Well, I pitched my tent on this campground, few days, and give old Satan another round. And I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings. And I am going home. Although I've liked the diggings here, few days, I won't stay here another year. And I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings. And I am going home. For years I've labored in cold ground, a few days, but now at last I'm homeward bound, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. These banking thieves I will not trust. Few days, and with me take my little dust, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. I'm going home to stay a while. Few days, before I go, I'll plant a smile, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. Why, my mother, she has gone before. Few days, I'll meet her soon at glory's door, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. So I'll pitch my tent on this campground. Few days, and give old Satan another round, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home. I can't stay in these diggings. Few days, Lord, I can't stay in these diggings, and I am going home.
Thank you all so much for being here. We are Windborne. This is Will and Lynn, and I'm Lauren, and we're so happy to be here bringing you songs from a variety of different cultures with harmony singing traditions, as well as songs of social struggle from movements of the past sung for the present day. And as John mentioned, unfortunately, our fourth member, Jeremy, couldn't be with us tonight due to sudden extenuating circumstances. But that does give us the opportunity to do something we haven't done in a while, which is perform as the original Windborne trio. The three of us were performing as Windborne just as friends for fun, but for about 9 years before Jeremy joined the group. So you're getting, the original Windborne tonight. And it's been a really awesome opportunity for us to sort of dig back in the Windborne archives here in the Nation's Archive. So that first piece is a song that comes from the American Gold Rush, which we like to say didn't pan out so well for everybody. And it's one that we've been singing since we were teenagers. It's called I Can't Stay in These Diggins. And we'll follow it with a piece that's from our album Song on the Times. It's a song that originally comes from England, from the Chartist movement, which was a working class movement for basic rights of democracy. And it's the piece that sort of launched us into doing music full time after having been just sort of hobbyists with Windborne for a long time. It's called Song of the Lower Classes, and this particular version of the melody is by Ian Robb.
We plow and sow, we are so low that we delve in the dirty clay, till we bless the plain with golden grain and the vale with the fragrant hay. Our place we know, we are so low down at the landlord's feet. We're not too low the bread to grow, but too low the bread to eat. We're low, we are so low, yet from our fingers glide the silken flow and the robes that glow round the limbs of the sons of pride. And what we get and what we give, we know and we know our share. We're far too low the cloth to weave, but too low the cloth to wear. Down, down we go, we are so low to the hell of the deep sunk mine. But we gather the proudest gems that glow, and the crown of the despot shines. Whenever he lacks upon our backs fresh loads he deigns to lay, we're far too low to vote the tax, but not too low to pay. We're low as to war we go to fight some foreign country. That was yesterday our greatest friend, but today's our enemy. God bless our boys, the papers scream, praise them the churchmen cry. When the war is won and home we come, who cares if we live or die? We're low, so low into boats we go to flee war in our home country. And we'll try to make a better life when we land across the sea. But it's send them back, the press cries out, back to where they came. We're far too low to feed and clothe, but not too low to blame. We are so low, but soon we know that the low folk will arise. The tyrants in their towers of gold shall hear the people's cries. No more shall they hold us in thrall, their lies we will not heed. But every heart shall hear the call, and the people will be free. Thank you so much. We are, as Lauren said, taking some opportunities to delve back into our old trio repertoire. We met, the three of us met at a singing camp when we were teenagers, a camp called Village Harmony. And one of the things that, yes, we have some Village Harmony people in the audience, it seems. One of the things that Village Harmony does is brings teachers of traditional harmony singing traditions from various parts of the world to share their traditions with young singers. And one of the traditions that we were exposed to as part of that program is music from the country of Georgia. This particular song is it's a harvest song from Megrelia in the western part of Georgia. Georgia has actually three different languages that are in the language group that only includes those three languages, the languages spoken in Georgia. And Megruli, the language of Megrelia, is spoken by pretty much nobody outside of Megrelia. So even the Georgians that we talk to don't really know what the song says, but it is about the harvest. So this is O Sheshkeve. O Sheshkeve na Chvarieli.
So in 2004, teenage Lauren came back from Village Harmony, and she had just gone on a trip to the island of Corsica, which is an island in the Mediterranean. And she said, Lynn and Will, I just learned this amazing new type of music, and it's a trio singing tradition, so we should learn it and do it. And we did. And then we decided to call ourselves Windborne and give some concerts, and that was basically how Windborne was born.
This is Steve pointed out to us in the oral history that we did before this, that this is the 20-year anniversary of Windborne, which makes us feel pretty old.
And in the years following,
going, Will and I were also able to then go to Corsica with Village Harmony and then another trip later on. And so collectively, we've spent a good amount of time in Corsica studying with some of these incredible, amazing singing masters, including Jean-Etienne Langiani, our main mentor. And Corsican music is, it is at its heart a trio tradition. We still do it today with Jeremy, but it's at its heart a trio tradition, and it is semi-improvisational. In order to understand how Corsican music works, it's not something you teach by being written down. It's not something we got to look at notes to learn. You have to understand how the different parts play together. There are certain roles that you play because there is a structure that the song follows, an understood vague melody, but basically how you get from one point to the other in the song is filled with lots of ornamentation and sort of improvised. So you know basically some of the stops along the way, but how you get there is up to the individual singers. And the names of the different roles, there's also rules of engagement and how you interact with each other. It's a complicated style. And so the part that I'm going to be singing tonight is called the segunda. And segunda in Corsican means second, which means I do everything first. I get to lead the charge, as it were. I get to say every word first. They have to wait. Which means that basically I just get to set the pace. I get to control all the timing, and I use ornaments to speed this part up or slow this part down, and I think I just basically am the team leader.
Well, I'm going to be singing a part called terza, which is Corsican for third, which means I sing above the segunda. And I get, really just as much control over the push and pull and the timing of the song, because my part has just as much, really if not more, control over the timing, because I can spend as long as I want playing with these ornaments up top, and it's only when I decide to land on the next chord that she's allowed to lead us on.
Well, I'm going to be singing a part that's called the basu, which you can probably guess is Corsican for most important. Lynn's going to be leading all these phrases, and Lauren has a lot of say about how they end, and I'm kind of there as their chaperone to kind of, provide the harmonic structure for the piece and kind of provide the bass for the piece, as it were. And we're going to be singing a song now about a man named Bernardino. And it says that since Bernardino left me, I am alone, disconsolate. Oh, Bernardino, how can a bell ring without a clapper in it? I'll let you think about that one. And because this music really doesn't lend itself well to us being separated on different microphones, we're going to go over and sing it around that single one over there.
Sine Berta.
Oh
We're going to sing a song now that is probably one of the most well-known labor songs written in the United States. Really one of the most well-known protest songs in the world. It was written in the 1930s by a woman named Florence Reese, who was part of the unionizing effort in Harlan County, Kentucky. Her husband Sam was a miner and also part of the union effort. And as is part of that conflict, it ended up one night that the sheriff of the town, the company town, came and tried to find Florence's husband Sam in her house in the middle of the night with the intention of killing him. And luckily he wasn't home that night, but the sheriff and his men sort of ransacked the house and stayed there all night, just waiting for Sam to show up. And in the morning, eventually they left, and Florence was so angry that she took the calendar off the wall. She ripped a page out of it, and she wrote this song on the back. And she sang it as part of that movement, but then she also she sang it for Pete Seeger, who then learned it and went on to teach it to millions and millions. It's really gone on to have a life of its own beyond that movement, and you'll hear it sung at various types of protests and rallies, often with new verses to suit whatever the issue of the moment is. We're going to sing verses that are from the original, about the unionizing effort in Harlan County at that time. And you'll hear the name J.H. Blair mentioned in one of the verses, who was the sheriff who showed up at Florence's house. But we actually wanted to sing it with all of you. It has a wonderful chorus, and we wanted to get you singing. So I'm going to find a C sharp, and I'm going to teach it to you. It sounds like this. Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Try that. Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? And I'm going to sing that a second time, but with a slightly different melody, which sounds like this. Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? So back to back, you have which side are you on now? Which side are you on? And then you have which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Let's give that a try together. And which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Nice. All right. Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Come all you good workers, good news to you I'll tell of how that good old union has come in here to dwell. Oh, which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? My daddy was a miner, and I'm a miner's son, and I'll stick with the union battles won. Oh, which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? They say in Harlan County there are no neutrals there. You'll either be a Union man or a thug for J.H. Blair. Oh, which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Oh, workers, can you stand it? Oh, tell me how you can. Will you be a lousy scab or will you lend a hand? Don't scab for the bosses. Don't listen to their lies. Us poor folks haven't got a chance unless we organize. Oh, which side are you on now? Which side are you working for the Union? Which side are you on now? Which side are
Keep
you
going.
gonna organize? Oh, which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Oh, which side are you on now? Oh, which side are you on?
Which side are you on?
Oh, which side are you
Which
on now?
Which
Oh, which
side
side are you on? Oh, which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on?
It's really fun to sing with you all, and we can really hear you singing. Nice job. We're going to stick with the Union theme and do another Union song. This is a song that comes from a movement, a strike in the early 1920s in Lawrence, Massachusetts, which is not too far away from where we all live. And this was a strike in the textile industry, and it came to be known as the Bread and Roses Strike. And it was called that partially because of a speech, a piece in a speech that was given by one of the union activists and organizers named Rose Schneiderman, who said, "What the woman that labors wants is the right to live, not simply exist. The right to life as the rich woman has the right to life, and the sun, and music, and art. The worker must have bread, but she must have roses too." It's really a shame that we still need to fight for this over 100 years later. But this song is not only a piece about workers' rights, but it lies at the intersection of women's rights, since many of the workers at the time were women, and also immigrant rights, because many of them were also immigrants. And this song has become quite popular, but we went looking for the oldest version of the melody that we could find, actually written by a woman named Martha Coleman. So it might be slightly different from the melody that you know if you know Bread and Roses. But first we're going to let you hear that melody by itself before we bring in the full Windborne arrangement. Bread and Roses. As we go marching, marching in the beauty of the day, 1,000,000 dark and kitchens, 1,000 mill lofts gray, are touched with all the radiance that a sudden sun discloses. For the people hear us singing, bread and roses, bread and roses. As we go marching, marching in the beauty of the day, 1,000,000 darkened kitchens, 1,000 mill lofts gray, are touched with all the radiance that a sudden sun discloses. For the people hear us singing, bread and roses, bread and roses. As we go marching, marching, we fight for children too, for they are watching, learning, and they'll make the world anew. Our lives shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses. As we go marching, marching, unnumbered women dead go crying through our singing their ancient cry for bread. Small art and love and beauty, their drudging spirits new. Yes, it is bread we fight for, but we fight for roses too. As we go marching, marching, together we stand tall. For the rising of the women means the rising of us all. No more the drudge and idler tend that toil where one reposes, but a sharing of life's glories, bread and roses, 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 bread and roses. Give us bread, but give us roses, give us roses, bread and roses, bread and roses, bread and roses, bread and roses.
I was just thinking as we were singing that shortly after we'd worked up that arrangement, the three of us were actually down here for the Women's March in 2016, I think that was, and we sang that at the march. And there was this girl who apparently heard us from singing from partway through the crowd and came running over, and she had part of Bread and Roses written on a sign and just stood there holding it up as we sang, and that was just such a special memory. But we're going to sing you another piece So this piece sort of is a reflection in our response to a trend that we've seen in American politics these days that we don't like so much, and that's sorry, I'm still thinking about Bread and Roses. The trend of states all over the country and legislation being put forth that severely restricts the rights of queer, trans, and non-binary people, and so we think that it is more important than ever now for us to raise our voices in support of all members of our community, no matter where they fall on the spectrum of gender and sexuality. Thank you. to that end, we're going to sing you a piece that's a parody that we've written of a song that was originally called The Stuff They Call Money by Big Bill Breunig. And in our verses, we use a rotating cast of narrators to sort of lay out and then poke fun at some of these stereotypes and assumptions that people can make that can be kind of harmful. And we call our version, the trolley problem. And take it away.
Well, I got on the streetcar one day. The conductor put out his hand. He said, "You can't get no free ride here, man. Don't you understand? 'Cause you must have the stuff they call money. You must have down in your pocket. You must have the stuff they call money, or you can't ride on here."
So I went to the public transit meeting and I raised all of my hand. Don't you know the fellas got called off one by one and I never got to make a stand.
'Cause you must have the right equipment. You must have down in your pants. You must have the right equipment, or you can't talk in here.
So I headed to the rally in my tie and nice green hat. But my mama, she looked me up and down and said, "Are you going out like that?"
'Cause you must have the right kind of clothing. You must have the proper presentation. You must have the right kind of clothing, or you can't walk out there. Well, the transportation bill got axed and it brought tears to my eyes. Then inside my head I heard a voice saying, "Stop that, man, don't cry. 'Cause you must have
The right kind of feeling,
and you must show.
no emotion.
Well, you must have a stony disposition, or you can't walk out there." Well, the streetcar crashed on my morning ride, so I went to get a scan. On the doctor's floor I had to choose
Check woman,
or checkmate.
'cause you must be
One or the other, and it must
match.
what's down in your pants. You must be one or the other, or we won't see you in here. You're trying so hard to put me in a box that you won't listen to me. I'm just trying to help folks get from point A to point B. And I don't need your opinions about my body. It's none of your business. I just want transportation for all folks around here. So I'll dress and act just how I want when I'm riding that streetcar. Name my desires and speak my truth. We are just who we are. 'Cause you must have freedom of expression, and you don't need anyone's permission. We must have a gender revolution, so let's start right here. Let's start right here.
Thank you. We're going to travel back to Europe and sing you a piece now from Basque country, which is a region that sort of straddles between France and Spain. And this is a tradition that we started singing almost 10 years ago when Jeremy went and spent some time in Basque country studying sword dancing, like you do. And he had practiced with these sword dancing teams, and then they'd all go out to the pub and sing some music afterwards. And this is one of the pieces that he learned. It's called Chori Tua Nuat Hura, which is a love song that talks about traveling through the Pyrenees Mountains. And it says, "Fly, little bird, across the mountains, fly into my love's heart as she has flown into mine." Chori Tua Nuat Hura.
Chori España tu ai teco, Eli raju bortian juan en gitikal kareki, ura tu denian, España tu ai teco, Eli raju bortian juan en gitikal kareki, ura tu denian, Saint Joseph en ermitan, desertia corada, Saint Joseph en ermitan, desertia corada, España tu aitian, handagene pausada, gibeli lat soi gineta, asparena ardira, España tu aitian, handagene pausada, gibeli lat soi gineta, asparena ardira.
We're going to sing a song now that's from our project, Song on the Times, which is a CD and book that we put together, really looking at movements of social struggle, movements of protest, movements for change in the past that we really feel resonated or really were ongoing in the world. Songs as long ago as the 1600s of movements that we've really felt they had current relevance in the world today. And one of the movements that we made sure we wanted to include in that is the Abolitionist movement. And while it may seem that the Abolitionist movement's goals have been achieved, it turns out, if you read the fine print of the constitutional amendment that abolishes slavery, that in fact enslavement of people is still legal as long as it's as a punishment for a crime, which means that there are millions of people in this country being enslaved as punishment, and that burden still falls highly disproportionately on communities of color. And so we took this old abolitionist song that we learned from the singing of Addie Graham, and we took a couple of the original verses, but we also wrote some new verses to sort of tie the thread from the past abolitionist movement to the present. So this is our version of Stolen Sold.
Stolen sold from Africa, transported to America, like hogs and sheep to march it drove, to bear the heat and endure the cold. See husbands taken from their wives, small children from their mother's sides, all taken to some foreign land, made slaves to wait on gentlemen. See how the officers gun them down, then
jails and graves. Don't close your eyes, can't you see oppression in our own country? Attend the cry and hear the wail and fight for justice to prevail. Attend the cry and hear the wail and fight for justice to prevail.
This is the moment we go deepest back in the archives and sing you a song that we haven't sung in a while. This is called Bayside Lament. It's a song that Will and I wrote, and we sang for a while as a trio. And it's a song that Will and I wrote in order to sound like an old ballad, a classic love story of a love has to go far away at sea and so may not ever see them again, and oh, it's dramatic and sad. But we wanted to, we made both of the characters of this love story male because we wanted to tell the story of relationships that were happening back then, but maybe aren't the ones who had their stories put in song. Bayside Lament.
Oh, if my soul was formed for weeping, oh, if my soul was formed for woe, I'd go on down by yonder bayside and cry my tears by the waves below. I'd go on down by yonder bayside and cry my tears where the seals do play, all for the love of a young sailor who rides the waves so far away. All for the love of a young sailor with eyes so bright and cheeks so fair. 'Tis for the love of this bold sailor that I do cry by the sea's dark shore. 'Twas Monday last he did embrace me as he stepped out all along the pier, saying, "Fare thee well, my dear companion, I must ship out for 10 long years. Oh, cry no more, thou foolish creature. Oh, cry no more, thou foolish boy. 'Tis well that thou canst now forget him, and a mother's heart no more destroy. Oh, no, dear sister, I'll ne'er forget him. I'll ne'er forget my love's bright eye. These 10 long years I will await him, all by the bay where the seagulls cry. Oh, a curse on all the waves between us, a curse on mother and father too, and a curse on you, my own dear sister. Such words I never thought to hear from you. Oh, if my soul was formed for weeping, or if my soul was formed for woe, I'd go on down by yonder bayside and cry my tears by the waves below. I'd go on down by yonder bayside and cry my tears by the waves below.
We're in the process of making a new album, and we're actually fundraising for it now. You can pre-order it. If you can find that on our website, windbornesingers.com, or our social media, that sort of thing. It is an album of songs for Midwinter, songs for the winter solstice, songs for the new year, and various celebrations that happen in Midwinter. And we wanted to sing one of those with you now.
On this very wintry
On this
day.
very wintry 90-degree day. And this is a wassail, and if you're not familiar with the custom of wassailing that happens in the British Isles, you go around either to orchards or to people's houses, and you share drink and song, and you bless your neighbors' houses or your neighbors' orchards in order that they may have plenty in the coming year. And the chorus of this one has very few words. It says, "Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail." Wassail is an Old English word that means be in good health.
You were such good singers on Which Side that we figured we'd get you singing again.
And here's how the chorus goes. Wassail. Try that. Wassail. 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 And joy come to our jolly wassail. And joy come to our jolly wassail. Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail. Give that a try.
Make something up.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail. That sounds so good, and I want you, as you're singing this, to remember that this is folk music, and so there are no wrong notes, there are only variations. Now
And that's how harmonies are born.
Yeah, if you hear something else that you say, oh, I really want to sing that, or if you get stuck on a note and you're like, oh, that's interesting, go for it. Now the harvest being over and the winter drawing in, please open your door and let us come in with our wassail. Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail. Here's the master and the mistress sitting down by the fire, while we poor wassailers do trudge through the mire with our wassail. Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
Here's the master and the mistress sitting down at their ease.
Put your hands in your pockets and give what you please to our wassail. Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
We hope that your barley may prosper and grow,
That you may have plenty enough to bestow on our wassail. Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail. Here's the saddle and the bridle, they're hung upon the shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself.
with our wassail, 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 and joy come to our jolly wassail. Here's a health to all here and a long time to live, since you've been so kind and so willing to give to our wassail. Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
If you like that kind of music and singing those kinds of songs, we will be back in this general area on December 6th in Rockville, Maryland, doing our Music of Midwinter show, which will include that and many more zesty songs like it.
So we have time for just one more song. Before we sing that, we wanted to say an incredible thank you to all the wonderful staff here at the Library of Congress, the American Folklife Center, for having us here. And if you're interested in taking our music home with you, and want to talk about that, you can come see us after the show down at the bottom of the stage. Our last song for you, also I should say that you can of course follow us on our TikTok, our Instagram, our Facebook. We're Windborne Singers in most places. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Windborne, where we release sort of early view videos and tracks and music that sort of doesn't fit on an album, that sort of thing, and behind the scenes stuff as well. Our last song for you is another deep cut. It is a French-Canadian song, actually a French-Canadian medley, two songs. The first one's called Yes, Very Well, and the second is called Voilà le bon vin. It sort of generally tells the story, a meandering story of a prince who goes off hunting some ducks. He shoots at the black duck and misses, but he hits the white duck. And the white duck, its feathers go everywhere, and it starts like crying diamonds and coughing up gold, kind of as you would expect from ducks and when they got shot. And eventually, all these feathers are flying everywhere, and there's some women on the road who see all this mess, and they pick up all the feathers and they make them into feather beds so that passing strangers can have places to sleep. It makes total sense. But we're so delighted to be able to be here and sing for you this evening, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. This is Yes, Very Well, and Voilà le bon vin. Derrière chez nous y a tant et tant, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Derrière chez nous y a tant et tant, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Trois beaux canards s'en vont baignant
Tous les longs de la rivière. Oh yes, very well, let me serve as the water is from the mountain des guerres.
Vous l'aurez pas dit la bergère, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Trois beaux canards s'en vont baignant, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Trois beaux canards s'en vont baignant, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Le festuaire s'en va chassant
Tous les longs de la rivière. Oh yes, very well, let me serve as the water is from the mountain des guerres.
Vous l'aurez pas dit la bergère, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Le festuaire s'en va chassant, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Le festuaire s'en va chassant, vous l'aurez pas yéyément.
Avec son grand fusil d'argent,
Tous les longs de la rivière. Oh yes, very well, let me serve as the water is from the mountain des guerres.
vous l'aurez pas dit la bergère,
son grand fusil d'argent, vous l'aurez pas,
Avec son grand fusil d'argent, vous l'aurez pas,
Visant le noir, tu as le blanc,
tout le long de la rivière. Oh yes, very well, let me serve as the Lord, this is for my temps de guerre.
vous l'aurez pas, dit la bergère, vous l'aurez pas,
Vous l'aurez pas,
Visant le noir, tu as le blanc, vous l'aurez pas,
Visant le noir, tu as le blanc, vous l'aurez pas,
Mon fils, tu as tué méchant,
tout le long de la rivière. Oh yes, very well, let me serve as the Lord, this is for my temps de guerre.
V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin,
V'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend.
Mon fils, tu as tué méchant,
Fils, tu as tué méchant.
d'avoir tué mon canard blanc. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin,
V'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend.
par-dessus l'aile, il perd son sang.
Dessus l'aile, il perd son sang.
Un paquet plume son vent au vent. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin,
V'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend.
par ses yeux sur de diamant.
Ses yeux sur tes
Et
diamants.
par le bec l'or et l'argent. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin,
V'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend.
encore des plumes qui vont au vent.
Que des plumes qui vont avant.
Trois dames sauvant les ramassant. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin,
V'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend.
c'est pour en faire des lits de
C'est
camp,
pour en faire des lits de corps.
pour faire coucher tous les passants. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle, v'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'attend. V'là le bon vin, v'là le joli vin, v'là le bon vin, mamie m'appelle,